We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 33 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Now, former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19 tight. Here we go. Set. Hawk 7.
From the gun, here is Penix. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. He'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Bills. The 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is good, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. If that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing it.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Trying the left side, here's Hall. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
It is 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Hey, 15, come back. Hey, color.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his big tight end. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, Penix. Nakua downfield, complete. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Big play there for the Bills. A gain of 48.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
John Campbell on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 11.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Escaping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Buffalo.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Ashton Doolin now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. This one on court, looking for Woods.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to report a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
On the kid, it's Henderson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got a receiver, that's Woods. And he will go all the way. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Bills. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play action here. Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
It's first down, and it's Paul. Finding space inside the 40. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time run there by Hall to gain of 43 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
He'll go again with Hall. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Mahomes now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hey, 43, 43, 15, 15. Hey, 43, 15, 15.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And that is incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Harrison Butler on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Butker's kick is good. And the Ravens will cut the lead down to 4.
17.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 2. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Kayvon Thibodeau on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up third and 7.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll take it all in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Ravens. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Bills take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw. It's Penix. Right side. Complete to Nakua. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And that's going to be enough for a first down, taking this to the 34.
It's a really nice job there on the right side of the offensive line. They were the ones who got the key blocks. That's exactly where the point of attack of that run play was designed to go, and the back is able to find enough room and easily pick up that first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll go back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19.
Now, Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Derek Hall in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
And that is incomplete.
But the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
Oh, looked like he was at a seam for a moment. But he's taken down after a solid return.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow, yellow. Yellow. Hey, 43, yellow.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Hey, 43, 43, 15, 15, 15.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Ravens 1st down.
Attack, attack. Hey, yo, go, 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 go. Come back. 43, 43. What's that?
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Still take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, Ripley. All right. 15. Hey, 43. Right side.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This is caught at 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Ball is in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Come 19. Here we go, Shaq. 19, Tiger. 19.
And the lefty panics on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second and 20 at the 8-yard line.
Throwing is Penix. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle.
Brings up second and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8.
Yellow. 15. What's that?
Throwing is Mahomes.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
First and 10.
Yellow. What's that?
Now, Mahomes. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. On the give, it's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Hey, 15.
Throwing now, Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. loss of 8. And now it's third down.
Attack, attack! Right, right! Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Hey, 57, 15. Where's it?
Now, Mahomes. That is much side and caught by Flowers. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So they'll bring up fourth down.
A 50-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. And their lead will stay right where it is.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And he's got Woods. It's complete. And he will score. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Bills. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Where's that?
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hey, 43. Easy, easy, easy. Hey, dribble in, dribble in. Where's that?
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Nick Bosa. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's made. That's Roach. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A run, and this is Henderson. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
We'll try to run for it with Henderson. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's going in. That's Nakua. Complete. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he will score! Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Again, it's Penix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Give left side. Here comes Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
3rd and long for Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the moment that quarterback drops back on fourth down, Mike, he really has two choices. The first one is easy. That ball's got to come out of his hand, be thrown past the marker, and try to convert that first down. The other option is trying to make a run for it himself. I think in this case, though, the defense, they really planned for both options, and he was forced to throw something he didn't love, and it resulted in the down.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
A 3rd and 2.
60 by 6.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he's into the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Bill. Point after. Coming up here. The kick is good. And the Bills are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
On Sunday. Yellow. Hey, 43. Yellow. Attack.
To throw is Mahomes. He'll sling this one out to Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Looking mid on him. Get it complete to McConkey. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now, first and goal.
Yellow. Eyes high.
They'll run. It's Hall.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 9. It'll be second and goal.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow. Hey, ribble it. Eyes high.
Patrick to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown tonight.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense calls, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Hey, 57, 15.
Mahomes back. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Bills. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort, come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.